Well, well, well. It's Saturday, baby. I took the day off yesterday. I woke up and I wasn't feeling very good. My body was hurting all over, so I just decided I wasn't going to make any videos or any content. Cujo, Puffin stuff. They're in a way today. The sun is shining bright and they are very, very happy. I wanted to hop on here for a minute to talk about a few things. Firstly, baby, we have the long sleeve tees. Yes, we do. You can get your well, Protect Democracy long sleeve tee in all the colors you like, baby. Now, if you're here on TikTok, you know the deal. Hit the card on the screen or it's in my showcase on my profile, baby. Now, if you're catching me on YouTube or Instagram, you know the deal too. You can either come to the TikTok shop or the Etsy store at Not Your Merch. And coming soon, we will have a Not Your Merch website with a Christina's Corner where you can get all your goods and you don't have to go to Etsy anymore or the TikTok store. Now, let's get to a bit of tea because I did take the day off yesterday, you see. I want to talk about Petey Keg's breath. Now, maybe you've heard the news. He's called a whole bunch of the high up dudes in the military for a meeting next week. Now, people have been speculating on what this meeting's about, but I'm here to tell you, dear, it's just for Petey to get up there and scream and shout to try to make all of the woke go fucking broke within the military, dear. That's all it has to do with up there. But can we just touch on for a second how damn dull Petey is and how dumb he could be to announce to the entirety of the world, including our enemies, that you're going to gather all the top generals and admirals together in one place, dear? Why don't you just go ahead and send them a signal chat to let them know the passcode to the White House dough? I mean, how dull can you fucking be? Anyway, some other things that I want to talk about today. Another batch was released of the Island Guy files, which ties Alonia Muskrat and Peter Thiel directly to him. But if you've been following the case against the Island Guy, you already know they've always been connected, dear. But I think we need to point something out here. Yes, Alonia was supposed to take a trip to that island way after that plea deal was signed, way after the entirety of the world already knew about the Island Guy's predilections, boo. But they still were quite close to that dude. It says everything you need to know. I mean, hell, Alonia said it so. He said Daddy's in the files, and I imagine he would know, being as apparently he had all kind of dinner dates with the Island Guy. I mean, if you want to talk about conspiracy theories here, dear, and the ties that Peter Thiel and Alonia Muskrat and, well, just about anybody who had financial backings for the orange dude, including JD, you know, Peter Thiel and JD, they're tight as fucking can be. I think it's very, very strange and conspiratorial, baby, how they all had ties to the Island Guy and Daddy. So I'm going to take Alonia Muskrat's word for it today when he says that he knows absolutely 100% that Daddy Dumpy Pants is in those files in some kind of bad way. I think he would know. Don't you? Because apparently he had a few meetings with the island dude. And we already know how the island dude loved to brag about his bestie. Yes, we do. Oh, Orange Pappy. He told everybody and anybody the proclivities of Orange Pappy. So it's looking like to me, that they all are using the orange dude because they know a whole lot about the orange dude. And that's why they decided to throw money his way. They said, hey, we're going to get you elected in a future day, and you're going to do everything we tell you to. Because, well, we know about you and the island dude. Now, I'm going to hop off of here. I got all kind of gardening to do today, dear. While I was out of town, my old man, my babu, my life partner, forgot to water my plants, baby. And I come back to a balcony full of dead flora and fauna, honey. So I'm going to get out there and do a bit of gardening today, replace what has died with something new, and then refresh what's almost dead and bring it back to life today. And that's what I do because I have a green thumb, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but my house is full of greenery, and my porch too. Don't look, some of it's dead. But some of it's still quite green and alive and all of that. But I got the dead up top. I've got to get all that out today and put some fresh new in there. I've got all kind of plants down by the car that I'm waiting on him to bring upstairs because, baby, I ain't toting that heavy shit up here. Now, I'm going to come back later today and pour a bit more tea. I've been looking into another story. We're trying to track down those 1,200 individuals that cannot be found, and I've been digging a little bit into that. So I'm going to get to that later today. And I think maybe tomorrow for Sunday, we might go live, baby, over on the TikTok. I'm thinking about it, honey. You know, I get so nervous when I go live. I don't know what to say. I don't know why that is, but anyway, we're going to try our best. honey, we're going to try our best. And I've been trying to get my podcast up and running too. I filmed an episode and I've been editing it, and I don't really like it. After editing, I don't really like it either. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to format it. I think I might just get on there and run my mouth a bit, but I don't want people to get lost in the conversation because I'm just off on a tangent. Like I'm getting right now. Oh, hell, I'm off on a tangent again. Let me get the hell off of here, friend.